The Apostle Paul was once Saul, who ardently and stridently persecuted the early church. He was evidently responsible for the deaths of many believers. So who was he? Hard heart, ice in his veins, hate on his mind. Well, you'd think so, but look at Acts 9 verse 5. God arrests Saul on his way to Damascus, and he said, "Who art thou, Lord?" And the Lord said, "I am Jesus whom thou persecutest. It is hard for thee to kick against the pricks." Now, some versions of the Bible don't include that last phrase, but it indicates that Saul had a conscience and it was bothering him. I read where a former gang leader said, "Everyone in the gangs is wearing a mask. They're not their real self. It's the mask that covers all the hurt that's going on down inside of them, all the deeper hurt." When you see someone you think is an unlikely disciple of Jesus, think again. If Saul had a conscience, if Saul was bothered by what he was doing, it shouldn't look like it to others. After he gave his life to Christ, his reputation was so bad, the church members didn't believe that he was for real. They were afraid of him. I've met murderers who have new hearts and are truly repentant and sorry about what they've done. They are changed. But earlier in their lives, you'd never have thought it was possible that a warm heart would beat in their chest. What do you see when you see someone who's hard, who doesn't seem to care? Behind the mask, there's a person in need of Jesus, and it might be that the person even realizes their need. Don't make the mistake of thinking that someone is beyond the reach of the grace of God. Now, that goes for your child, for your spouse, for the drunk in your family, or for that person who strikes fear into you. Pray for the hard cases. God reached Saul. There is nobody that God cannot reach. I'm John Bradshaw for It Is Written. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And let's live today by every word.